Good morning, internet family. So, I have a little bit of extra time today out running errands, and now I'm kind of just in limbo. So, I'm going to share with you something that I got from the Lord this morning, and it's actually been a message incoming for the last few days for me that I almost missed. So my husband is a TV guy. Like, he watches a lot of TV, and in order to keep that clean, that often means cheesy movies and a lot of them on repeat. So he was watching Jumanji, however you say it. And I don't know anything about movies. I don't know if it was the first one or the 10th one. I don't think it was the first one. All I know is I wasn't watching it with him. I was just in the kitchen doing my own little thing, and it's connected to the living room. And The Rock and Jack Black and a few other famous people I don't know were on the back of this little supply plane, talking to the little guy about a letter. And The Rock is saying, I don't have a letter. I don't even know what letter you're talking about. And meanwhile, this whole time he's got the letter in his hand, right? And I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. He's got the letter in his hand. And he's arguing with everyone that he's never even seen the letter. And someone says to him, we've got to pay attention to what's in our hands, dude. And I was like, wow. I laughed about it because, I'm so absent-minded. I'm like, my autopilot not thinking go-to is throwing things away. Like, there's constantly things in my hands and I'm not aware. And I saw some relevance in it, but I moved on and moved forward and didn't even think about it. This has been a few days ago. So this morning I'm getting ready, and I spend most of my time while I'm primping and whatnot in the morning talking to the Lord usually. So I'm in conversation with Jesus, and I go to grab, like, I've got a blow dryer hairbrush, and I go to grab it, and as I'm plugging it in, I realize that it's not even what I've grabbed. I've grabbed my flat iron, which I didn't need. And I was like, oh, okay. And it hit me really hard. Like, the first thing I remembered was that clip from the movie the other day, and how the Lord was trying to speak to me and I missed it. And I'm looking at what I had in my hand, and I had picked it up. I had went and made this effort of picking it up. I had done the action with my brain just completely off, apparently, and grabbed the wrong thing. And my point here is, what's in your hand? So, because I don't know what's in my hand half the time, apparently. There's this trick that I learned a few years ago. It doesn't matter what it is that you're handing someone. It doesn't matter what purpose it may serve. It doesn't matter how pointless it is, how much they don't want it, whatever it is. If you get somebody while they're talking, basically while they're distracted, you can get somebody to grab, to receive anything. 'Cause almost anyone will always grab something from you when you try to hand it to them, and never be aware of it until after the fact, when they pay attention to what's in their hand. So I'm wondering, there's two ways to look at this, and two things, and both of them are so relevant to me, and I'm sure they will be to you too. How often have we been praying and praying and praying, just fervently asking God, talking to God about something, and as we're talking to him, he's handing us what we're praying for. So in our hands, in our lives, we have the thing that we're still absolutely desperate for, and we don't even realize, because we're not paying attention, that we have it already, that we don't need it anymore. We just need to take it and use it. We need to apply it. We need to put what he's already given us to work. Are we looking around and seeing? And I'm really like digging into this, because I know that he's telling me there's something in my life I'm not using for something I need, and I have a lot of needs. I also have a lot of extra junk and a lot of things on the back burner, and I'm wondering, like, where is the thing that he's saying I have here that is just waiting to be put to work, that's an answer to a prayer that I have. I'm really, because and when we all stop and really think about it, like relationships, places in our lives that we are, like, where we're arranged at, and connection to people and things and times, and just resources and capabilities and capacities, whatever it may be, what's in your hand. And then on the flip side of this, so God gives us resources. God works through things and people and situations, all those things, but so does the enemy. So the enemy can also hand you things. And what he's going to do is he's going to be like the hair tool this morning. He's going to have you grabbing a hold of something. And it's not always going to be bad, because I'm not going to go and reach for a blow dryer and grab a meth pipe. If you know, you know. Not all of you guys are addicts, obviously, but you know, whatever's the worst thing for you, you're not gonna grab that on accident. That you might be like, whoa, obviously, but you could grab the wrong thing. Now, hair tools aside, that's not really super important, but it was huge for me because, like, what am I actually going to do with that right now? I don't need that right now. It's not a bad thing to have in my hand, except for right now, it's completely useless and it's taking up space. It's distracting me. It's wasting time. It's not what I need. And here I have it. And because I have it, I don't have the right thing. So, and that's what the enemy's going to do. He's going to sneak the wrong thing in. He's going to sneak things in that take up space, take up time, take up energy, and don't actually serve any purpose into our lives. And because they don't look bad and they don't have red flags all over them, we're not going to be alert to them to remove them immediately, and they're going to be in the way of us getting the right thing. So we're going to have the wrong things in our hand and not even notice it, and we're going to have the right things in our lives and not even notice it if we're not paying attention. So my question for myself and for all of you today is, what's in your hand? Y'all have a good day.